Hey, everybody!
Hi, everybody! There's absolutely no continuity at this channel, so I hope y'all are enjoying the random changes.
This is a whole new episode. Okay, so there's a show that we're watching now I want to talk about, and it's a show that we watched, my family, we watched together, and then we discuss afterwards. And
there will be questions.
And I thought it would be like, oh, this looks like I saw a promo or something for it. I like sci-fi shows. We've talked about sci-fi stuff in the past. Sure. So this is a sci-fi show, which is also a comedy. It might be interesting. It's called Orville or The Orville. Okay. Yeah,
right, Seth MacFarlane.
Seth MacFarlane vehicle, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I'll give you the quick summary of this show. It's Seth MacFarlane and his ex-wife are the captain and first officer of a spaceship based on the Next Generation, Star Trek, The Next Generation, basically. Right. And they have a crew of aliens and a robot guy, and and it's supposed to be like kind of a sci-fi show because what they'll do is the premise of the show is they'll take a Star Trek episode and then they'll just redo it. And the difference is like the guy and his wife are fighting about being divorced or having, like cheating on each other and stuff. But the problem is the way that the characters are written, they're the most idiotic people. And so basically it enrages everyone. We're all watching the show and we're all like enraged and yelling at these people. Like, like there's some kind of the episode like about a diplomatic mission or something. Actually, no, it was like there's two researchers that are lost on a planet. So they send like an away team and they send the most idiotic people down on the away team. And of course, they get into trouble right away. They're also totally not prepared for the place that they're going. Like there was two researchers there supposedly sending back information about this society, and they didn't send like everybody wears this fucking badge on their shirt, and they didn't mention that. So when they show up, they don't have these badges. It's such a gaping like story hole. It's like enraging. And my son, we were trying to watch the show, and my son was like, I can't watch this anymore. He was literally so mad. He got up and walked away. It came back. He had his headphones on. And it's like, this show is so enraging. Especially if you like Star Trek, I guess it's the main comparison. And there's some good looking people and stuff on the show. And so there's some funny moments, and I'm trying to persevere because we watched What We Do in the Shadows was the last series that we watched, and we watch shows as a group and then we talk about it. And so now we're trying to follow up with this, and this is my choice. Like, oh, let's try this. And everybody's like, Dad, this sucks. But we're sticking with it. We're sticking with it. So we'll see if it gets better.
I watched the first, I think, 4 episodes of Orville, and I was kind of like, not zany enough for me. I like my comedies zany.
So, but the lady, the first officer, is super hot. I mean, and then they have like a security officer, and she has like Dumbo ears or something and this weird makeup. And I was curious about what she looked like, and she's smoking hot. And but they make her look so weird with all this prosthetics and what have you on there. And yeah, the last episode I watched had Rob Lowe in it, and Rob Lowe plays this alien character, this blue guy, and he's the guy that the first officer cheated on the captain with when they were still married. And so he makes a return appearance, and it was pretty funny, but it was like maddening because the stuff they were doing was like so idiotic.
That reminds me of what. Here's something you want to know. What grinds my gears? Let me tell you what grinds my gears. I don't know if you've ever experienced this in New Jersey. I almost think this is a Texas thing, but it's people who go to the drive-thru and refuse to roll down their window and just open their car door.
What?
Yeah.
Why don't they open a window? Like what?
I don't know. I
weird.
literally do not understand the concept behind this.
No,
it makes no sense to me.
I've never seen that.
And whenever I see, I'm just like, look, here's the deal, folks. If you're not prepared to go to a drive-through, get your car prepared before you go to a drive-through. Okay. There's only one. Well, the few things you need to be able to do is one, the car has to be mobile. You have to be able to
It has to be a car. Also,
right.
you can't walk through the drive-through either.
Right.
They won't allow.
You might be able to use a motorcycle. I don't know, but
motorcycle is okay, but bike, no.
Yeah, no bicycles, no pedestrian traffic. So you have to have a vehicle. It has to be a vehicle with some type of motor engine. And then this part two, if you're not on a motorcycle, is you have to have a window that will fucking roll down. Okay, that's it. That's all you need. You don't need a current state inspection sticker or registration.
Inspection license.
Inspection license. You don't need a fucking valid driver's license. All you need is a car that will move in a window that will fucking roll down. And I see this shit all the time.
That's a Texas thing, man. I've never seen that. Never.
And the only reason why I think it's a Texas thing is that I was working in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm in the drive-thru of a fucking Taco Bell or some shit. And the guy in front of me opens his door to place his order. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And I get up behind him. Texas plates. I'm like, are you fucking serious, man? This asshole drove all the way to Wisconsin just to fucking piss me off. You have got to be shitting me.
That's hilarious.
If you open your door to order, you have not been properly schooled on how drive-thrus work. You should go home. You should just leave at that point. Think about life. Try to review stuff. Maybe watch some YouTube videos on what to do in a drive-thru, and then try it again. Drives me fucking nuts. Drives me nuts. I want to do a quick shout out to a YouTube channel. Yes, a YouTube channel I started watching called Al Blades. It's very cool. This guy goes around and for free mows people's yards that are really just way overgrown. Generally, they're elderly people who don't, have the financial means to hire somebody to do their yard. Very cool. Check out Al Blades. Link below. Or not. I don't know. Maybe you can just go find it on your own. Maybe you're not ready for YouTube if we have to put a link down below.